How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to the video for you guys. Today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on Spider-Men that could be in the MCU and have a chance of being in it, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So yeah, there's 4 on this list, and the obvious one here I put first is Silk. It just makes the most sense because of the IMDb casting for Chloe. Uh, I don't know. I think it makes sense the most. And she probably has the most chance to be in the MCU, possibly showing up in Avengers Infinity War or Avengers 4. But me personally, I think the best place for her would be in Spider-Man Homecoming sequel. And I think she'd be a nice addition to kind of spice things up. Miles Morales, I just think, is kind of out of the question. You can go watch the Marvel Legends video on his thoughts about that. Because not yet, but yeah, I think, Silk isn't the most prominent spider person, I guess, since she is a female. So I feel like it would not steal spotlight because not many people would know who Silk is. A lot of people know who Miles Morales is, so they wouldn't know who she is. So then the next person on the list would be Spider-Woman, and I did a whole theory video on how she could appear in Marvel Spider-Man Disney XD's cartoon. She just has a really good chance too, I feel, since we've never really seen a live-action version. We haven't seen a live-action version of, I don't think, any of these. But I just think she could be a really cool addition, like in Phase 4 of the MCU or something, because she's just another one of those strong females that you could see in the MCU, and I'd love to see her in Black Widow or something, because like they have a similar physique and stuff, and I just think it'd be really cool to see Spider-Woman on screen. Either that or have her be in have her own Netflix series along, Netflix. So the next person or Spider-Man I would like to see in the MCU would be the Scarlet Spider. Now, I don't know how they could do this, but I still think he has a chance because he's not like a well-known Spider-Man, like for comic readers obviously, but for an average moviegoer or TV watcher, if he got his own TV series in the MCU, not many people would know about him, and it doesn't have to be Peter Parker, so that's the reason why, because it's been multiple people, Scarlet Spider, so that's why, the reason it just makes sense, because Peter Parker doesn't have to be him, and not many people would know who he is, if he showed up. Now, this dude wouldn't show up until, like, Phase 5 or 6 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the MCU, because, he's not necessary, but he's really an awesome Spider-Man character at the same time. This last character is kind of a wild card, and I don't think would show up for like a really long time in the MCU's run. But I just love her in the comics, and I think she's just a really interesting character to explore. She's been explored in a couple animated shows, but for Spider-Man. But Madam Web would just be really interesting to see. I don't know how it would happen, but like I said, this video is about who I think has a chance of getting into the MCU. And Madam Web does have a pretty good chance. But I put her at the bottom of this list because she's probably the least likely to happen. The other 3 do have a really good chance, but she probably just has a moderate chance. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this sort of list. What Spider-Man do you want and do you think have a chance of getting in the MCU? So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and peace. Boop!